Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we start, I just want to say thank you so much for 200 subscribers. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel to grow. So thank you once again. And as always, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please make sure to do so. And let's get right into the video. Alright, so as always, I'm trying to seek for some flame flinger value. And yeah, we gotta be quick because we only have 20 seconds left. But actually, let's take a look at these expos. If we take out that mortar, we can get some good flame flinger value, I would say. Yeah, plus a power burn, there are no traps, so let's put in the flame flinger and that's already enough value. Now let's start with our warden on the opposite side, a test rocket loon, and then the usual process. So I want my warden to walk towards the bottom side, towards that fire spitter, as you can see, so that's why I'm putting in both of those furnaces to the right of the warden. Yeah, right there. That way they can find on the right side, and my warden has a clear path towards that bottom side, that monolith and the fire spitter and so on. So my goal is to get a fireball onto that basically core, that rage tower core, and I'm gonna rage the warden up to speed the process up. And we'll just be patient and wait for the warden to do his work. So I'm gonna ice block really soon, right there. I'm gonna poison that CC as well before I fireball. Use 2 invisibility spell, 3 actually. And yeah, there we go. We got the fireball where we wanted, and we can already start with our heroes. So an ice golem, king, and queen for that town hall. Let's take out that multi-gear tower with 4 rocket loons. And let's zoom out so we can keep an eye out on both of our, or all of our heroes, I'd say. So the flame flinger got some good value, which is already enough. We're gonna use the king ability right there. I'm gonna use the queen ability as well to take out that defended minion prince. And basically I just wanna keep an eye out on my warden right now, so I'm gonna rage him up. And I can already start with the RC to take out that fire spitter, so it doesn't deal damage to my other heroes and troops. And I would say we're looking really good on this one. And I have a lot of cleanup troops as well. We still have 3 heroes alive. And we're looking really good on time as well. But yeah, easy 3-star, 2 heroes left. Alright, now for this base there is a hook tower. And yes, the expos are deep in the core, but if we take a look at the range of that king, it's not actually that bad. So if I take out that mortar beside the wizard tower, I can already get that multi-gear tower, which is already enough value for me, because I feel like using the siege barracks, there's no point of it, because now that the defenses deal so much damage, those pickers are gonna get wrecked inside the siege barracks. So even if you get 1 defense with the flame flinger, and that's already enough value. So that's what I do right there, and we're just gonna let it work. So I did start with my warden on the opposite side, and as always it's the same process basically. He tests rocket loon and then the warden plus the furnaces and the healers. Now I'm trying to get my king hooked to that hook tower, so I first need to use the fireball. I didn't actually ice block my warden, I don't know, I just went for the fireball. I thought it was gonna go to that inferno tower, but it did not. But yeah, no problem. So we're gonna invis our warden because that inferno tower was about to beam. And I can start with an ice golem, the king, and the queen plus a world breaker and a headhunter. So our Flameflinger is already doing some good damage, and it's gonna take out that Fire Spitter as well, which is pointing towards our heroes. So yeah, that's gonna be gone by the time our heroes get there. As you see right there, our king got hooked. I'm gonna ice block him as well to reduce some damage. And yeah, we're looking really good so far, I would say. So I'm gonna start with my RC on to take out that Fire Spitter so it doesn't deal damage to my Warden and the healers. And we're gonna rage our Warden up. There we go, that Fire Spitter is out. Our Flameflinger is still working. And I still have a lot of Rocket Loon stuff. And 2 invisibility spells as well. Our Flameflinger is still going, man. It's so good. I'm gonna invis our heroes. Our queen I'd say. And yeah, our Warden is still alive doing his job. The giant is still alive. And so yeah, there we go, 2 heroes left with full HP. And we're looking good on time, so another 3-star. Alright, now for this base, there is a hook tower again. So many hook towers, I don't know why, but people just seem to like hook towers for some reason. So before I went for the fireball, I was thinking, should I risk it and go for that rage tower? Is that fireball gonna hit the hook tower or not? Let's just go for it. I don't care what happens. I'm gonna risk it all. So once we go for that fireball onto the rage tower, you're gonna see in a second we're gonna create a cut in the middle. That way our Warden will walk towards this right side. So I use 3 invisibility spells for actually hit the fireball. And there we go, we deal damage to that hook tower and that whole compartment just got vaporized, devoured. And as you can see right there, that's what I've been talking about. You see how we created a cut in the middle. Now our Warden has a clear path on this bottom right side. As you can see, he's gonna work on this entire bottom side and get the Town Hall as well. So I can already use my Siege Barrack to funnel a bit. Yes, I did not find any Flameflinger value, so I just went with the Siege Barrack to help funnel on the outside. And soon I'm gonna start with my heroes. I'm just letting them funnel the outside so my king doesn't go on the outside. And I use the ball break as well, an ice golem before. King ability and we get some good damage as well. The CC is out, so I did poison that defending furnace. I can already put in a baby dragon to clean up. And I still have my RC left. And then the queen ability as well. But that Warden is gonna get that Town Hall, which is really important. And I am gonna start with my RC really soon. So we're gonna start with our RC on that mortar. And we're not gonna use the ability. And after that's down, then we're gonna use the ability. So my Warden did go down. Which is obvious, there is a rage tower in the core, so or in that compartment, but we end up 3-starring anyways because of that giant. He came in clutch. We got kind of lucky on this attack, but a 3-star is a 3-star, and especially in Legends in the new rank mode, if you get a 3-star with like a pet alive, you should be happy. So yeah, I take it anyways. Alrighty, now for this base, already I can see some huge Flameflinger value. So, for example, if I take out that Expo beside that air defense and start with my Warden on the bottom side, that other expo is gonna target my warden, so our flameflinger will be good and we can take out that whole compartment, that ricochet tower, or gear tower, I'm sorry. So the CC's out. I did trigger it, but it's all good. I'm gonna poison it. There's a defending furnace and the usual process. So unfortunately that expo is in range of my furnace, but that shouldn't be a problem. We've already basically funneled the outside, kind of. So I'm gonna use 2 archers as well to seek for more grand traps, and there aren't any. And we're gonna take out that mortar, and we're gonna start with our siege barracks. And you see how it's gonna take out, how it's gonna demolish that whole compartment right there. And my plan is to get a fireball onto that multi-inferno tower beside that poison tower. That's basically where the most value is. So I'm gonna ice block, use 3 invisibility spells, hit the warden ability, and there we go. We got some good damage and some good value as well. I'm gonna raise my warden up so that defendant mini prince is gonna lock onto our warden, and our flameflinger is still looking good. So yeah, we have to start with our heroes really soon, otherwise we might time fail. So yeah, I'm gonna start with my heroes now. Ice Golem, King and Queen. We're gonna use a wall break. That king is onto my warden, so I gotta be careful. I'll have to rage my warden up, and I'm gonna use the headhunter soon. Oh, our headhunter just skipped the king somehow, I don't know why. I think it's because we used an invisibility spell on my warden while that defending king was attacking my warden. But he's gonna go down anyway, so yeah. And as you can see, our flameflinger is doing some insane work. I still have my RC left. I'm just gonna deploy it beside my king and queen, or the king is down, but yeah, you get the point. And this attack is also gonna be close. Alrighty, so my flameflinger got huge value, and unfortunately I end up time failing, and I got a 99%. I should have saved 1 rocket loon for that Cloncastle, but man, I've been getting so many time fails lately. I don't know why. And actually, I think I do know why. It's that I think I start with setting up the flameflinger. Instead, I should basically start with my warden and then try and set up the flameflinger while the warden is working. That way I reduce the amount of time fails. But yeah, that's too bad, man. Alright, so now for this attack, as always, I'm trying to look for some flameflinger value. And guys, I think I know why I'm time failing so much. Is that I'm always trying to set up the flameflinger by using some rocket loons, and instead if I start with my warden and do some multitasking, I can basically save a lot of time. So it's gonna end up costing me a time fail on this one as well, but I finally know why I'm time failing so much. So you're gonna see for yourself right there, the attack is started and I'm basically wasting all this time trying to set up my flameflinger, which is not good at all. So I should have started with my warden and multitasked a bit to basically save some time. So already 20 seconds is gone, and yeah, it's just gonna cost me. I poisoned that CC and then I start with my warden. So if I started earlier in the beginning, I would not have time failed on this attack, but I finally know, and we've learned from our mistakes. So that's what we do. We practice and we learn, and we're gonna hopefully reduce the amount of time fails in the future. So there we go, I put in my flameflinger, and with the warden, the usual process: a test rocket loon, then the warden plus the healers and the 2 furnaces. So my goal is to get a fireball onto that ricochet cannon in that core beside the town hall. We're gonna get some good damage right there. So I'm gonna ice block my warden after this air defense right there, use 2 invisibility spells, and that should be enough. Hit the warden ability, and there we go. We got some huge value right there. Now I gotta be careful because that defending mini prince is gonna lock onto our warden. So yeah, let's just zoom in on our warden and focus on him a bit. Oh, there's the defending king as well. I did not see him. Alright, the defending mini prince is down. Our flame flinger is doing some work. I can already start with my other heroes, Ice Golem, King and Queen on the opposite side. There we go, the CC's out, but there are just some Ice Golems, which is not a big deal. Actually it is, I end up time failing, but I don't think it's because of them. And I accidentally... Oh my god, I think I accidentally used an invisibility spell on that monolith. Oh god. But anyways, we're still looking good. But time is ticking. We're running short on time. And I've already put in my RC beside my other heroes, or on the top left side. So I'm gonna raise my warden up to speed the process up because I know I'm gonna time fail, but yeah, I'm just trying to get as much percentage as possible. So oh god. But finally I know why I'm time failing. So already I started with my warden around 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and if I had those 30 seconds from the beginning, I would not have time failed. I only need 20 more seconds. Actually 15 more seconds would have been enough, but yeah, unfortunately I ended up time failing.